Pero usted está diciendo que el gobierno de Cristina Kirchner hizo una alianza con
el Poder Ejecutivo, y ahora les voy a mostrar por qué.
The director of The Abandoned, Matthew Taylor, is here today. Matthew, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Can you give the viewers a short description of your film, which follows an Argentine special prosecutor's decade-long investigation?
Yes, so basically the film begins with the Omnia bombing, as you said, which is the largest terrorist attack in the Western Hemisphere before 9/11. And that it goes through a series of corruption scandals in the investigation in Argentina, which leads up to basically Abandonados being assigned by Nestor Kirchner. And what he discovers is a whole series of ties between Iran, nuclear weapons, the Omnia, and eventually when he's about to present his evidence the day before, he's actually found dead in his apartment. So the film covers the story, and this story, he was found dead in his apartment in January. So it's this year, it's current, and it's now.
Oh, so this is happening right now. So let me get this straight. So a Hezbollah-linked terrorist funded by the Iranian government killed 85 people and injured hundreds more in this attack in Argentina. The Argentine government then covered up the attack by making a backdoor deal with Iran. Is that correct?
Yes, you are correct. I mean, basically, and some of the things, Argentina is one of the largest nuclear powers in the world, and they had been working with Iran in the 90s, and Carlos Menem cut them off, and the response was first a bombing of a Israeli embassy in 1992, and then the Omnia Center in 1994.
Now, why would the Argentine government do this? What did they receive in their end of the deal?
That I do not know, actually. I mean, it's one of those cases where, and the Omnia was bombed 22 years ago, so this has been going on for a very, very long time. But I don't know. I like to say there's three facts in this story: one that an embassy was bombed, a cultural center was bombed, and Alberto Nisman is currently deceased, and that's what we know as facts. Everything else is
still yet to be discovered. Now, so my biggest takeaway that I'm hearing right now is that Hezbollah is actively operating in Latin America. What do you know about that?
They are. There's an area called the Tri-Border region, and it's where Argentina and two other countries converge, and it's kind of a wasteland. It's a no man's land where these terrorist activities, these cells are allowed to train, and they move from country to country, and they're very active in South America, and we should be deeply concerned about how large of a presence they have there.
Now, what's the reaction been to your movie? It's recently released, correct?
It did. It released a month ago on October 2nd. And the reaction was the head of the Argentinian intelligence came out and denounced the film. And he denounced it immediately, to which I responded, thank you for the promotion. I mean, I couldn't have promoted it better myself. So I haven't heard a word from them since.
Now, do you think President Obama and Secretary John Kerry have seen your film? Because given their recent negotiations with Iran, it seems like they may need to learn a few lessons from history here.
I have a feeling that the administration is definitely aware of the film and has at least seen the trailer. The film was announced the day of Cristina Kirchner's final UN speech. And so it was coincidental, but it coincided, and it made, she mentioned Nisman quite a bit in the speech, but she hadn't talked about him for a while. So we know that they all saw the trailer that day.
No, in your opinion, what can Americans learn from your film to apply to our situations today?
I mean, this is a casebook the film it shows you exactly how deals with Iran go. It shows you how they work, how they operate, and if you augment the deal at all, they may respond with some kind of terrorist activity. And these aren't just cells in the desert. This is not just Al Qaeda these are government sanctioned actions. These are coming from the top. So that's really what it is. If you want to know what a deal with Iran is like, watch this movie.
Yeah, and I think that's a lesson we need to learn given our recent deal with Iran. Now, Matthew, before we go, where can viewers find a copy of your movie, watch it or purchase it?
The movie is currently on demand on Vimeo. It is in English subtitle, Portuguese, and Spanish. And it's also losabandanadosmovie.com is the website.
All right,
So
and we
you
have
can go
that
to
website
Vimeo.
showing on our screen right now. So if viewers want to visit that website, get a copy of your movie, it sounds like there are some important lessons to be learned there.